You know, you asked me 20 years ago if I'd be doing a review on a Desmosedici, I would have just laughed at you because it didn't even seem like I'd ever have the means. Back when this bike was new, 2008, I did have aspirations to get one. I went and put a deposit on one, knowing full well that there's no possible way I could afford it, but at least I could tell everybody I had one coming, I hope. So today was a pretty special day. I got to ride one. It was fantastic. Besides the glitter glare and the sparkle of this bike, how it sticks out and the crowd it draws, it's incredibly planted. You can hit a little bit of an imperfection in a road. It keeps its line, never bounces out of it, and it's not even set for my weight yet. So just a great bike all around. The motor's fantastic. It makes a lot of noises I'm not used to, so it took me a little bit of getting used to. And when we first got the bike out today, I had a fresh tire, so I kind of took a little slow. I gave a little bit more gas than I probably should have initially. I kind of did a little slide, so I kind of like, all right, I had to respect the beast. But we rode for the better part of 2.5 hours today. I really put some serious time in on it. I keep hearing things about how hot the seat is. It's not that bad. You know, I've had a Superleggera 1299 and I rode that one a lot. The bike gave me blisters on the inside of my legs. That was miserable, to the point where I don't think I'd really even want to ride another one, but this was fantastic. Got stuck in some beach traffic, still held its own. It's incredibly loud. I'm talking loud now in the interview because I had ear plugs, and yet my ears are still ringing a little bit. So clearly I need better plugs than what I had, but it was great. Motor's fantastic. You give it just enough strength in the second gear, and it wants to kind of do a little power wheelie. Not too over the top with the traction control slowing you down. I have a hard time with the controls on newer bikes. I just don't know how to use them very well. This bike's just, I don't know, dare I say perfect. I realize that this is what you get for this high-end dollar for what these are, but arguably on a used market, when you're talking 40, 50, some odd $1,000, some of the new Japanese bikes, right, Nathan? I mean, they're getting up there, right? Getting there.
The new ones.
Yeah, the newest ones. And I gotta tell you, it's like, this is so exclusive, so special. Service, yeah, probably pretty expensive. Just the tools alone are probably more than we can pull off right yet, but it's still hot from the ride. I want to show you a couple things. So clearly getting the back tire down to the edge, I did that today. That wasn't a problem. But for me to measure speed on bikes, I always look at the front tire because it's easy to come out of a corner fast. I've always been really good at that, but going in. And today I got really close. So I got a lot closer to the edge on the front. You know, I still got a lot of room left, but you know, for a first day bike, like a first ride, wildly confident. The clutch, it's a very sure clutch. Like, and what I mean by that is it literally, you click in a second, it's a second, third, fourth, fifth. A lot of the issues I have with Ducatis is I get a lot of false neutrals or a lot of in-between gears. Not on this one. Brakes, and it's just, Ducati's always been fantastic with brakes, but one finger is, you know, you just even think about it if it slows down on it. It's still hot, so let's listen to it real quick, Nathan, before I shut this video down. But this one's got the race exhaust. And if you buy a Desmosedici, they typically come with a stock and a race. This one's got the race kit. Let's hear this thing real quick. You can do a little bit of throttle when you first do it. It gets so much attention. I know I said that earlier, but my goodness, I can't tell you how many cameras were around it. It's just something special. I'm very aware that painting a Desmosedici, as I said before, isn't something that you should think about because of resale. But ultimately, they made 1,500 of them. You can probably find a body kit. And if, God forbid, you get a ding or something else or a chip, you can just paint it again. Whereas if it's a stock one, it's hard to do. Anyway, love the bike. This one is an iconic Motorbikes. We have this one in our inventory now. It will still up for sale, but inevitably I'll be riding it again. So thank you very much. Thank you, Nathan, for helping out. Cool.